My father warned me about him. He said some men don't look dangerous until it's too late. I laughed. I thought he was being dramatic. My father wasn't the emotional type. He didn't give long speeches. He didn't interfere in my life. And he definitely didn't judge the people I chose to be around. But the first time he met Daniel, something changed. He didn't shake his hand. He didn't smile. He just looked at me and said, "Be careful." I remember rolling my eyes. Daniel was charming, confident, the kind of man people trusted instantly. He volunteered at community events. He helped neighbors fix their cars. He even brought flowers when my father was sick. Everyone loved him, except my dad. One night, after Daniel left our house, my father sat quietly at the kitchen table. He said, "I've seen that look before." I asked him what he meant. He didn't answer directly. He just said, "Some people practice kindness." That sentence didn't make sense to me back then. It does now. Months passed. Daniel became more involved in my life, more involved in everything. He wanted to know where I was, who I was talking to, why I didn't answer my phone fast enough. At first, it felt like love, attention, protection. But slowly, it felt like something else. Control. I stopped telling my father things. I stopped visiting as often. Because every time I mentioned Daniel, my father's face tightened, and I didn't want to hear, "I told you so." The night everything shifted, it wasn't dramatic. There were no flashing lights, no screaming, just a locked door, and Daniel standing in front of it. He had my phone in his hand, and questions in his eyes. Questions I wasn't allowed to answer wrong. That's when I remembered my father's voice. "Some men don't look dangerous." I left that night, not because I was brave, but because I was scared. And fear can sometimes wake you up. When I told my father what happened, he didn't say, "I warned you." He didn't lecture me. He just hugged me and said, "You listened eventually." Daniel's reputation never changed. To the town, he's still charming, still helpful, still the good guy. But I learned something important. Not all danger shouts. Some of it smiles. Today, when someone warns me gently, I don't laugh. I listen. Because sometimes the people who love you see things you're too close to notice. And sometimes ignoring a warning costs more than pride.